Namaste. Lots of wishes to all of you on this beautiful occasion of Navratri. The celebrations that are going on, and it'll last for 10 days from today. So it's a celebration of the feminine energy. So that's the Shiva and Shakti, as we see in our Vedic sciences, that any life form is the interaction between the Shiva and Shakti. So Shakti, the feminine energy, is what makes the life come alive. And what a beautiful meanings that we have. And it's really been an area of interest to me to understand these basic deep meanings that and the symbolism that is involved in the celebrations and festivals of our culture. So, when I try to understand more about these 9 days celebration, I read about it that the first three phases, it's actually this whole journey of 9 days is symbolizing our individual journey from the three gunas, that is the starting with the tama and going a level up to raja and then to the sattva. So these three, how beautiful. And then the journey ends as a triumphal day, the day of triumph on the 10th day of the Vijayadashmi. So the more I could dig about it. I felt more interested to draw a few connections about how this can be related to problem solving phases. So I can relate it, and I just want to share that how I established that relationship between the journey of 9 days, and then how the journey of creative problem solving process is. So, as I mentioned earlier, that the first 3 days are symbolizing the Tamagun. It is for the goddess Durga. So it symbolizes the basic want to be to grow and to be strong. So that's where I feel that in problem solving process, when we get aware about the different types of problems that we face, and then we find ourselves that there won't be anyone else who will come and solve these problems for us. It's we have to take the initiative and come up with the solution to the problems whatever we find in whatever situation that we are in, any different situations that we go through in our lives. So that's what I can relate, the basic tama. So we are trying to grow ourselves, we are trying to get more stronger in our abilities to solve these problems. The more we do it, the better we get at it, and we level ourselves to the next level, which is the Rajaguna, and which is the next 3 days. So day 4, 5, and 6 of Navaratri, which are dedicated to goddess Lakshmi. So, as you all know, Lakshmi symbolizes wealth, prosperity, and passion. So the more we are doing the problem, we getting involved in problem solving process, actually we are doing that knowingly or unknowingly. But the more aware we become about it, we can get much better at it. So that's what, the once we are passionate about it, we try and integrate creativity in the problem solving process. And that's how it leads us to more prosperity. The more creative we are in the following the process, following many solutions, and then trying and doing that, keep doing that process again and again, and that's how we reach to the final solution, which is definitely more prosperous than the basic level of problem solving, where we are not trying to apply the creativity side of it. So that's how I see the next phase, and I relate the Rajaguna to problem solving process. So where we are uplifting ourselves to the creative problem solving process. And then the last 3 days are associated with the next phase, that is, or the third guna, which is which we define as the sattva guna. And the goddess Saraswati is symbolizing this particular phase or this guna, where we can relate purity or knowledge and transcendence with this particular phase. So then, how I relate sattva guna with the process that I am describing? It's the it is something I feel that the knowledge we can relate with the clarity that we get within ourselves. So the better we get at creative problem solving process, we get more clarity about our inner being, and we explore the passion, and that's what leads us to go beyond solving problems for ourselves and solve the problems for others. How can we contribute to the society? And that's how that's I feel the stage which is the beginning of the process of transcendence. And with the pure heart we try to connect with others, try to understand what problems they are going through, and then how can we uplift them as well and bring to the level of prosperity. So that's how I see this journey of 9 days and how it can be related to the creative problem solving process. And no wonder in the end, the final day of Vijayadashmi, the day of triumph, where we try and go beyond all these things to reach, to find the inner self of ours. And such a wonderful meaning, and I really enjoyed this connection, and that is why I wanted to share it with all of you. I hope you too enjoy this particular meaning and the thought that I have come up with. And let see you every day with more connections, little more in depth about each phase of the problem solving process. So I'll see you tomorrow again. Thank you so much for listening.